If you are broke, it's not because you are lazy. It's because you are not taught how money works.
Geez, welcome back to Tyson's Alchemy. And today I'm going to teach you the truth about money and how to make it. Not just a couple of notes in your pocket, a little bit of chump change. Real wealth that you can keep, that you can use to live your dreams. Now, by no means am I saying I'm the final finished product. But my life changed when I realised how money works. If you actually do the research, you actually think about it, money has psychology behind it. And I'm going to break it down for you into 3 steps. And if you do these 3 steps, and you apply these 3 steps into your business, your life, you will, I guarantee, you will make money, keep money, and have money continuously coming in. So, tune in, pay attention, here are the 3 steps to getting money. So, if you're broke, you need to ask yourself, why? It's probably not because you're not working hard enough. You probably are working hard enough. So what is it? What's the difference? Why are some people doing well and some people not? See, the truth behind money and what people make mistakes with it is they think they need to go get money off someone. And the real secret on having money come to you is to become a problem solver. It's to become a person of value. If you provide value, you receive money. When you go to the shop to buy food, the shop that provided the food is the value. You're hungry, you go to the shop. The food is there for you. They've provided that for you. You then pay them. That's the simple analogy of how money works. Now think it on the grand bigger scale. Let's think about Amazon, for example. They have found a problem. People want to do shopping, and they want to do shopping like this. They want it immediately. They want it delivered immediately. Well, Amazon has solved that problem. That's now why it's become a multi-billion-pound company. You see, money isn't just this material object that people are trying to get. Money is energy, and energy flows, and that flow is value. It's fixing problems, it's coming up with answers, or even in some cases, it's finding a way to have people's desires met. But someone has a problem, and you find the solution, and there's an exchange of money. It's an exchange of value. Okay, so when you think about which problem could I solve for someone, that's where the money lies. If you start thinking about fixing problems, you can come up with many ideas on how to make money. So it's not that you're not working hard enough, it's that you're not putting your energy in the right direction. You need to reframe it in your mind. All these successful businesses, all the shops you go to, all the brands, it's because they've given an answer to a problem, or they've fulfilled someone's desire with something they want, junk food, etc. So obviously you've got like Amazon, you've got Tesla, all these big companies, all these ones that people invest stocks in. These are the companies that have found a solution to a problem. So ask yourself, what do you fix for people? What are you currently fixing for someone? Have you found a problem that someone might have and offered them the solution? Could be as, you know, we live in the age of AI now. You don't even need to be able to do the solution. You can just see they have a problem, and you could use AI to fix their problem. This is why you need to be in places like the real world, learning all these simple tools that are really, really easy. Just easy money makers. So if you aren't in there, I suggest you get your ideas together and just get in and learn these little skills, and then you can go to people, even in your local area, and go fix their problems, and they will pay you. Next thing you need to ask yourself is, what pain can I remove? So people have pain by, so for example, someone is overweight and obese. So when I was younger, I was a personal trainer. That's a pain barrier for them. More than likely they want to change that. Now, can I come in with a solution to their problem, their health issues? A solution that they can follow, not something too hard, not something too easy. Something that they can follow, that is precise, that can help them lose weight in a healthy way. Yes. So I have now found the pain, which is the unhealthy issue, the fat issues, the weight problems, whatever it is, or even wanting to put on muscle. And I come in with the answer. I've solved the pain by giving them an answer, and they are willing to pay for that. Next thing, what question can I answer better than anyone else? So we live in the age where everyone's trying to run a business. There's a million editors, there's a million thumbnail guys, there's a million coaches, there's a million gurus. You have to ask yourself, what niche am I trying to go into, and can I do it really well? Okay, because there is a lot of competition out there, but there's always people with problems. There's always something to fix. So what is your unique angle? So step one is to provide value. Bring someone or a company value, and if it's a problem that they needed fixed, or a desire that they needed met, or a pain point that they needed healed, you will get paid. Start thinking about it that way. Not, hey, I've got this business idea and it's really good, and if you just invest in this. No, you need to fix people's problems and you will make money. So that's step one. Step two is over deliver every time. When someone pays you for a job, so once you've found the problem and you're gonna fix it for them, over deliver. So super simple example I've spoke about in the past is video editing. Someone will say, edit my vlog please, Tyson. Not only will I edit it, but I'll provide a thumbnail for their YouTube video, whatever it is. I will provide some tags that they can use on their social media. I will then go look at their other profiles and help them make a video on that one as well from the vlog. I will go above and beyond, and the reason I do this is because it builds trust. They start to believe that they can't actually not use you again. I suppose in a strange way, if you look at it this way, you're kind of manipulating them into never wanting to let you go. This is how you keep the client. This is how you build trust with them. So again, if you're going to write a script, they want you to do some maybe copywriting for them, help them optimize the title of the project that they're doing as well. Just add more value than what they asked for. So they've paid you for A, you give them A and B. And this makes you very valuable. You've already came up with, hey, I can do this for you. You're going to fix a problem, great. And then second, you don't just fix a problem, you go above and beyond. Now you're limitless. Now they know that you're not just a one-trick pony. You're providing immense value. People don't forget when you go the extra mile. Especially if you found yourself a good client that pays well and you're looking after them and going above and beyond. And finally, step number 3 is keep the wheel spinning. So if you remember in the film The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort's sitting down and he's talking to, I think he's called Hannah or something like that, the main network guy. And Jordan's like, well, when do we make the sale? And the other guy laughs and he's like, we don't make the sale. You keep them on the Ferris wheel. You keep them going round and round. It's a big fugazi, it's a woozy. Remember that scene? Good stuff. And what he's basically saying, although obviously a lot of the stuff in the film's corrupt, the point remains the same. If I'm providing an editing service, problem fixed, then I went over the top and provided an amazing edit, an amazing thumbnail or something like that. Then it's about what else can I do? Maybe I've noticed something else about their brand. Maybe I've noticed some other way I can help them. Even if it's not editing. Maybe I'm working with someone that delivers stuff and I'm just going to help them go deliver extra stuff or find extra places that they could deliver the parcels to. Some type of way where you even step out of what the niche was that you brought to them, which is to fix a problem. You then find another way. An example from my point of view is I created 𝐇𝐎 edits, then I created him posters as well, then I created stuff for his website, and then I created other videos for different social media outlets, then I trained other people up to make videos for him, and it's continuous. I just keep thinking of new ideas. Now obviously at any given day, 𝐇𝐎 could be like, well, you know, appreciate all the work, I'm going to move on to something else. That could happen, that's fine, right? But at this moment in time, that hasn't happened because I keep finding a way to provide more value. I keep him on the Ferris wheel. He's no reason to get rid of me because I keep providing him value. And also, I'll use that as a warning. If you are working a business and you're providing a value to someone, if you keep it the same and it becomes stagnant, they'll probably get bored. It's a human nature to eventually want to move on to something new or to develop the business or to do something else. If you just keep doing the same thing, so say you, editor, you provide a good edit. If the next 10 edits are the same as that one edit just because you said it was good, you're in trouble because you're not leveling up. He wants to take his business to the next level all the time. If you keep providing him the same stuff over and over again, someone else is going to come in and swoop in with an even better edit than yours. So keep that in mind. This is important. If you want to retain a client, which is how true wealth is built. True wealth is built by providing a service and retaining clients coming in. Whether it's a subscription service or just having them repeatedly use you overnight. You don't need 1 million clients, although obviously companies like Amazon and Facebook and all these companies, they do have 1 million clients. If you run a business, you only need like 20 good clients and look after them and repeat the process with them. Okay, keep that in mind. Those are the 3 simple steps, and I'll give you some examples of people who are in my group, in the 𝐵𝐸𝐒 network team, that have thought outside the box. So most people that joined the 𝐵𝐸𝐒 network team, they just wanted to edit. And I've got lots of different clients, but the main one obviously being 𝐇𝐎𝐒. So they come in, start making 𝐇𝐎𝐒 edits, and then at some point, over the period we've been working together, I'll utilise 1 or 2 that make super G edits, and I'll provide other clients to the other Gs that are making edits. But every now and again, there'll be a little dry spell and they won't have a client. And it's impressive to see the difference between one person that just waits around for Tyson to tell him we've got a client, and another person that acts, use their creativity, comes up with a new idea, and they think, how can I help provide value to Tyson? So an example to this is Rocco. So Rocco's in the group. Now, he wasn't my main editor. He did some edits for me. He's a good editor, but he wasn't my main one. Didn't need him for an edit any time. Like in the past few months, I didn't need him to do an edit. So he came to me and he said, how about I run your X account and I help you run that account, and I can respond to people, and any DMs you get, we can lead them this way and that way. And he's became a valuable member now who helps run some of the 𝐵𝐸𝐒 network social medias. Now that's helpful to me because I'm super busy, and at some point as you grow your business, you do need to delegate those roles. Now he took it upon himself. He's never done that before. He's never been a copywriter. He's never done that type of stuff before. But he said, if I can be of value to you, can I do that? And he's done. He's been very successful. And now that's on his CV. And now when I'm talking to higher up clients and millionaires and whatever circles I get to be lucky to walk into, if anything comes up about needing an account run, who do you think I'm going to recommend straight away? Rocco. And this is countless for other Gs. There's Nedim, there's Job, and there's Ronak. These guys are providing value, but they don't just give me what I'm asking for. They go, yeah, here's the edit, and I've also made this. He keeps chipping in with ideas as to how we could grow the Tyson's Alchemy channel. Ronak keeps on providing apps that could make the content and quality better. I don't ask him to do that, he just does that. Job, for example, the intros and outros on the channel, he made them. I didn't ask him to make them. He's just an editor that helps out with the marketing side, and he just made them. He just went, hey Tyson, I've made this for you. Well, in my head, I'm like, well, that's awesome, that G. Now I don't want to get rid of these guys because they're useful. And yes, like I said earlier, it's almost like they're manipulating my emotions into not wanting to get rid of them. That's what you should do. You should be of value so much that people can't get rid of you. So shout out to those G's, and there's a couple of others, but obviously I'm not going to go for everyone because this video could be for a random person in there. These 3 steps are how to make money. If you follow them, you will make money, absolutely guaranteed. Step 1, fix a problem, provide value. Okay? Step 2, over provide when you get the opportunity. When the opportunity arises and you've got a client, over provide, because they will come back. That's what will make you stand out. That's what creates loyalty. They'll want to use you again and keep them in your circle. And step 3 is to find other ways after that to provide other areas of value for their life or business. If you do those 3 things, I guarantee you will make money. Start thinking about how you can fix problems and stop thinking about my ideas and what I can do and hey, invest in this and how do you make money and what's the fastest way to make money. Stop that bullshit. It's not going to get you money. Or if it does, it's going to be cheap and it's going to go out your hands as quick as it came in. All this like crypto pump and dump shit, okay? Fix a problem, provide value, and your life opens up, because then you become the G. Then you become the guy that fixes this certain issue, especially if you can niche it down to stuff. Okay, AI guy for someone, or become the thumbnail guy for someone, whatever it is, provide value, find a problem that they've got and fix it. One last warning, that's that last one where you try and provide other value. If you've got a client, more than likely they run a business, they will have an ego. If you are probably a young G, try and tell them what to do, that's your version of helping them, you're going to get left behind. Don't tell clients what to do. Provide value by dropping ideas, by encouraging them in certain ways, by giving them other options to grow their business. But don't tell them what to do. Hey G, you should do this. No. They don't want to hear that. They have egos. They're usually men higher up in the world trying to run a business. They don't need a young G saying, hey, you should do this. Think about your words, be careful, look after your clients and treat them well. Don't speak to them like you're the authority figure. You maybe are, but if you speak to them with respect, then they will trust you and want to work with you, and you won't trigger their ego. okay? A little bit of sauce at the end, and there's other videos I can talk about clients and egos and stuff like that, but do those 3 things and you will make money. So remember, self-hypnosis is the key. Get out there and make some money.